That's gonna hurt. Hey, kids, welcome to the Music Snob, where I know music, unless it sucks. What I want to talk about today is the problem. Let's just start. I'm going to call it the problem with record company Weasels. Now, if you've ever been in the music business, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, let me explain this. Okay, suppose you're a singer, or you've been singing in your basement like me for your entire life in your parents' basement, whatever. And you want to be a musician. You start bands, you write songs, you play in coffee shops, whatever you want to do. You get yourself a band. You love playing music, but at some point, you're gonna think about making money. So you have a choice. You can either deal directly with what's called talent buyers or record company Weasels. You can either deal directly, which is just a colossal punch in the face at every moment. It's constantly like a face of the gut situation. Face of the gut. Face of the gut. Which one? Oh, how about the gut, please? Pow! That's what it's like dealing with these people. So if you're very, very, very lucky, you might assign yourself an agent who's not a piece of crap. If you don't, then you have to deal directly with these people. So if you're lucky enough to find yourself an agent, or I guess probably when you get bigger, you need an entertainment lawyer, and you have to deal with what are talent buyers. Now, for me, what happened? I was a singer in a band. I had my own band for quite a while too, and I could either deal with agents who lie to you and they lie to the bar or the nightclub or the whatever, the people who work at, say, Rogers Place, whatever, any booking venue. They don't know who anybody is. They don't care. They just want to know how much canage is coming through the door. So if you sell them a BS story about how big your band is or whatever, and they'll just go for it. They don't care. A good example for me is I had played a nightclub in Calgary 100 times, and every time the place was packed. No, people line up all the time. I'm pretending I was good. Maybe someday I'll put up a video. And when it came time to do like a New Year's show, I asked the manager, "Hey, how about we do the New Year's show? We always pack in the place." "Oh, well, I got this guy." "Well, why did you get that guy? Every time he plays here, the place is pretty much empty." "Oh, well, he did a showcase at the Country Music Association." And I go, "Well, that's cool. I've taken a poop before." He didn't quite understand what that meant. Anybody, you can, it's like a star on the Walk of Hall of Fame, or the Hollywood Walk of Fame. You pay for that. They don't just give it to people who are great. They have to pay. You have to pay to get a star. That's why sometimes you get some of the celebrities when they're really old. It's because they've actually had like crowdfunder or something to get them their star, or they're promoting a new movie. Like Harrison Ford probably didn't get his star until like the fifth Indiana Jones came out. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. But sometimes you'll see somebody will get a star, and it's like, wow, suddenly they got a star. Why are they getting the star now? Like Vince Vaughn got a star when what's that Monkey show came out last year? Why? Why was he getting the star then? Why didn't he get it before? He was in Jurassic World or in Jurassic Park 2 or what? I don't know. Who cares? He was bigger a long time ago. That's the thing. Anybody, if I had money, if I wanted to pay money, I could have been doing this showcase. Can't afford it. A friend of mine at one point had a band, and he mortgaged his house to get the band going. And the only reason that they got to do, they're a great band. I won't say the name. You can figure that out. They're a great band, great players, great people, and they were doing Big Valley Jamboree and stuff like that. But they weren't there on their own merits. It's because of promotion. It's just an example. For me, another great example is a bar I used to play all the time, and I always packed the place. every time, and I played there once every 6 to 8 weeks because they love me. But then a guy who had an album out came in there and charged them $10,000 to play for one night, and they went for it and they booted me, and the place, they probably sold 28 tickets. They would have been better off getting me to just do it. That's the problem with talent buyers. Now, the thing with record company Weasels, what I want to bitch about today, is why they're ruining YouTube. Okay, the reason I started YouTube, well, I was a musician, didn't work. I was a comedian, didn't work out. I have a real job. And I just started doing YouTube for the hell of it. Mostly, if you go way, way back to when I started, I was just doing videos of me walking around Vancouver and saying stupid shit. But nobody watched, nobody cared. I started doing some video game stuff, and I just don't have the time. But I know music, unless it sucks. And I am a music snob. I think I know stuff about music. I don't know everything. There's a lot of great music I haven't found yet, or haven't opened my ears to. But over the last 2 years, I've kind of changed the direction of my channel into the music stuff. And I just want to talk about music. I want to show what I know, which isn't much, to others. And here's the problem with record company Weasels. They ruin everything. When I started doing this music snob thing, before I even started playing instruments and stuff on this, well, I would do the openings of me playing a bit of a song. But if I do a profile on somebody, and I play their music, all the money that YouTube collects for ad revenue goes to that artist or whoever owns the music, which probably isn't even the artist. And the whole point I was doing it, and I was doing it for free because I wasn't monetized or anything. I was just doing it for the heck of it. I didn't have any subscribers anyway. I was talking about my favorite artists: Dee Snider, Colin Hay, Paul Dean, Corey Hart, people like that. And I knew I wasn't going to make any money on it. But now what's happened, because these record company Weasels, and I know this from watching other people like Rick Beato, and he used to do this, What Makes a Song Great, and it was awesome, but he kept getting blocked, and the video was taken down because of record company Weasels. Anybody who posts anything about the Eagles, it gets taken down pretty much immediately because Don Henley's got a stick up his ass, whatever. He's not a record company Weasel, but he's whatever. So my problem now is I'm noticing that my videos, like I put up a Def Leppard, I'm just reacting. I'm showcasing, I'm talking about their new single and how awesome I think it is. And I want other people to know if they don't already know. So I don't expect to get paid for it. Whatever, fine, let's share it. But for like 2 months, it was blocked. You couldn't even see it. I wasted my time making a video talking about how awesome I thought Def Leppard was, even though I couldn't give a crap for the last 30 years. But I thought that song was great, and they deserve like a little comeback, even though they don't really need one because they're playing stadiums and stuff. But they blocked it, and then some people can't watch it. So you're blocking yourself. You're going to make the money anyway. You're blocking your own revenue stream. What the hell is wrong with you, Weasels? And then I did a thing about why Foreigner was getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame finally, and I talk about what a great band. I thought, the reason that they probably were overlooked for so long, besides the reason, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is a piece of crap, and it's a joke at this point, is they just kind of forgot about what a great rock band Foreigner was, and they just kind of remembered the really good ballads that they had. And my point of the video is I'm going to play you, I'll play some of the ballads, but I'll play a lot of really good rock songs that they have as well, just so people know what a great band is. Well, guess what? You can't see the video anymore. It's blocked in every country in the world because of record company friggin' Weasels. So you know what I'm going to end up doing? All of my videos that I've done where I have music, and I started, once I became monetized, I did the Bob Rock video. If you look up Bob Rock, what a great producer he is. And I was talking about the band that he had before he was even well known as a producer, and I did it without any music, it seems weird, but because I know it's probably going to get blocked, I just decided to put it up and see how it went, and a couple people watched it. But what I'm going to end up having to do, just so the videos still exist, is I'm going to have to go back all the ones I have and just somehow edit them so they don't look ridiculous, because YouTube will let you take out the song, and then it'll be like me sitting here going, "Oh, that's a great song." Do you want that? No, you don't. So what I'm gonna have to do is try to find a way to just re-edit, and I'll put them back up. And I don't know, maybe I'll have like a private. I guess you could. There's a thing where you can subscribe to something, and then you can watch the whole video. I don't know if it's if it's private. Can I still play them? I don't know. But that's my issue with record company Weasels. They ruin everything. All I want to do is promote bands that maybe you haven't heard of, you don't know of, and I didn't even really expect to get any money out of it. That's fine. You can keep the revenue while I talk about an album by Paul Dean that you probably can't buy anymore. That's fine. Record company Weasels, you can keep the revenue. But why would you block that? Why would you make it so I can't talk about that? You guys suck. So if you're watching this and you made it this far, you're going to notice that I'm the Foreigner video, if you've already seen it, it's going to come back up, but it's going to be edited without any music, except for the stuff that I play. Maybe I can learn more songs and play them over them. It'll be like a really crappy, hey, listen to I Want to Know What Love Is, and then there's me in the background in the corner going, I want to know what love is. It could happen. But anyways, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like. Probably 20 people will watch this. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. And if you got something you want to talk about this, let's talk about this. Tell me your experiences with record company Weasels. The reason I'm no longer in the music business really is because of people like that. Talent buyers have no freaking clue. They ruin everything. They're just stupid. You end up like oversaturating the market with crap that nobody honestly wants because of what you think the algorithm wants or something. Anyways, I thought I finished my rant. Thanks for watching. The Music Snob.
Bye.
Or I know music. Must suck.